And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru.
And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team. It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to...
The following is an intergender.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Misses the target.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter.
From out of nowhere.
RKO! What a shot. The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike. Damage starting to affect the challenger.
He's still relatively fresh, but it wouldn't hurt him to tag out sooner than later.
And he is directed into the corner.
Oh my gosh!
Just pounding away. Enough already.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
That'll turn your lights out. Boom! Bang! Deep trouble here.
Look out.
Slingshot right across the back.
The champ is going for the cover.
Just after two.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Got their opponent set up. Drop kick to the back.
Effective counter.
DDT.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
Rollins has to find a way to right the ship here. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
The challenger struggling for anything here.
Oh, for the title.
No, he pops the shoulder before three.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Boom! Knee right to the face.
Intercepts that attack with a knee right to the stomach. Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
No, their eyes.
Oh, miss. The miss.
They're blind.
Leading her into the corner now.
Just pounding away puts her on the offensive.
Trading counters here.
Hooked up. Fisherman suplex.
Schoolboy. Wait, no!
Into a powerbomb. Chop.
Oh, it was a stunner. That was the best one I've ever seen.
The champ goes for the cover. Kick out.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Right in the middle. Just grounding and pounding.
Up and around. Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
And she may be cunning, but even the veteran Lynch didn't have that attack scouted.
Capped off with a big one.
He's climbing to the top.
Letting her opponent know she's more than ready.
Punch lands. Oh, he flips that around.
And Seth just taunting his opponent now.
Release German.
Wow, breathtaking stand
Cover for the title. Keeps his team alive. What a save.
Becky looks lost out there. It could be the end for her soon.
Here it comes.
Oh, my God.
God! Will the champ make that pay off?
Cover. Kick out. The hope lives on.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark or is it the challenger's last gasp.
The best shot was thrown, but it...
Oh, he went low. The humanity. Lynch with a back kick to the body, hooking the leg and driving him down.
And right away to the pin. And she breaks the count.
shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
No! Forearm to the base of the skull.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Cole, this has the possibility to completely unravel here.
These attacks of the champ are adding up. Stops the kick.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Ah, striking with a knee. Countered into a jawbreaker.
Standing Spanish cover. We're going to shut this down.
Kick out and the title fight continues.
What a match.
And now placed in the corner.
Read that one. Ooh. One kick. Two kicks and a clothesline.
And a backstabber.
Ow! Man, she's got to get herself together here.
Cover to be crowned champion. And the pin is broken by the champion.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt. Cut off with a flattened. That could be enough to continue the reign.
Here's the pin. Oh, kick out at two.
The champion's shock is palpable. The champ will have to dig deeper now.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short. Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now. And down. Oof. Talking a little smack to a fallen opponent.
And then the face breaker.
Shoulders are down. To retain.
Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward, the restaurant lost our reservation, and then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. And then, when I came back from getting more napkins, you were gone.
Where are you going with this?
My point is, we didn't give up when we had our first setback. You gave us another chance, and we had a lot more dates that went a whole lot better. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
I had forgotten most of that. You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to SmackDown, I only have live event matches lined up.
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazer.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazer aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any. Bam!
Honing in on the arm there.
Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end. Oh, talk about a textbook arm drag.
Spear!
Mark Coffey is reeling to his feet.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
And Coffey is laid out.
Oh, my God. Moonsault!
You see that height?
That's it. It's over. He is done.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and I
don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bayley and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
From London, England, weighing in at 241 pounds, one half of
the Scottish Supernova.
Representing Meta.
This cable is pretty good.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Oh, my God.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Standing moonsault!
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Oh, my goodness.
Just strike it at will. Look at this, deadlifting their opponent into a gun-wrench suplex, but not done yet. Holding on for another.
A second gut-wrench suplex.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Break in their face.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar's defensive instincts need to kick in. Wow, what?
He thinks he has it. He forces a break before the count of 2.
Getting the shoulder up before 2 tells me the end is not near. Oh, my gosh!
The tried and true method to taking anyone down.
Lifts him up. Spine buster! Turns it into a pin attempt. Gets the shoulder up and 1.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt. Here we go. Yokosuka cutter.
Goes into the pin. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Sky high. Frog splash.
Give it 5 stars.
I feel like gaming is this.
Oh, that's just insulting.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally. Noam just rubbing it in now.
In your face after that one.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
Caught the leg.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Raining down right hands.
Just going all out with every blow.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Here's the cover. Kick out at one.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Sent right into the corner.
Superman punch in the corner.
Spear! He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Look out.
And Noam Dar sidesteps.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Delivering nasty stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
I think I know what's next. Your favorite, Saxton.
Yokosuka cutter. Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
We could see a count out here. Noam just rubbing it in now.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Oof.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Oh.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Looks like he's saying someone is not on his level.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Luthez press. Raining down right hands.
And he counters. Oh, this is going to be great. Looking for the second, and now perhaps.
Again.
That's 2. And perhaps a trifecta.
3 amigos. He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
And this gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
All right, here we go with our second to last entrant.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise. It's hard to replicate the passion that's displayed here in NXT.
Such hunger and talent on the black and gold brand. You know you're in for a good match.
Yokosuka cover.
Grabs a hold of their opponent.
Stunner!
Springboard.
Shooting star!
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark. Looking to the crowd like he wants to take them all on.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Has them hooked. Rolling cutter. And is he? Yeah, it looks like he's bleeding now.
2, and he powers out.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
We know what's racing through his mind.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Thunderous! And that can vanquish Axiom.
Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
It's been insane since the opening bell, but we're not done yet. We've got one more contest to go. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match. When you hear the word gauntlet, the stakes are high. Mathematically speaking, you don't stand a chance.
Danger can come to you at any point until you're the last combatant standing.
And the momentum's clearly against Wes now.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here.
Take off!
Frog splash!
Wes Lee is in serious danger.
Cover. 3, no! 2 count.
Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3
millimeters. I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on. Superman punch! Oh, look out! Spear!
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
No! Kick out at 2.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Oh, measuring their opponent, little gut wrench.
Yokosuka cutter.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Outstanding moonsault.
Standing shooting star press. Whoa! Boom!
And Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can Wes recover from this adversity?
Ooh, just relentless.
Knock your head right off with that knee.
Into the pin. 2.
Gets the elimination and the win.
Here's your winner.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring any time now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
Yeah, Papa.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not gonna have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table. Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Uh-oh, narrowly escaping there.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Oh my gosh, that's gross.
Just speaks to the animosity at play here, I guess. Willing to fight like an animal.
Watch out!
German suplex. The fight being brought right into Wolfgang's front door.
Falls Count Anywhere matches are uniquely demanding. He should know that. Being set up in the corner for something.
Superman punch! Oh, look out! There's a spear! He can pin his opponent right here. Powering out in one.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
And right now, Andre Chase is next to set foot in the Elimination Chamber matchup.
Oh, a flurry of strikes. Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Wolfgang needs to reformulate a strategy.
Oh, my God, a clothesline. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Oh, and he had the wherewithal to counter Andre. Oh, stop.
Good night.
Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here.
Boy, what a kick. Oh, what a kick.
It's Duke Hudson out of it.
Quickly to cover. He gets the shoulder up at two.
He thought he had it.
Oh, they're not going to bite the hand. Oh, my God, they are.
That's a sadistic individual.
Can he score the pin? And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Still no end in sight here.
Incoming.
Is it enough? Two, big kick out.
Just barely, but it counts.
Oof.
Has them hooked. Rolling cutter.
Is it enough? The cover. Two.
This one's far from over, though. The Elimination Chamber rages on.
Placed him in the corner here. Counter. He knew just what to do. We'll see what Jensen has in store for the rest of the chamber.
Into a cutter. Nicely done.
Cover. The kick out. Only one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Thunderous.
Is there any life left in Jensen?
And the kick out.
He's taking some serious hurt, but somehow he's still in this. I think he managed that kick out on pure instinct alone.
And you can...
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling, refusing to give up.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazer. He taps. He taps.
The eliminate.
Hoisting up their opponent.
But planted with a Uranagi. Wolfgang just closed the book on this one.
I do not know how you survive
question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out?
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Thunderous!
That could be Frazer's demise.
Forces the shoulder up after 2.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Dragon sleeper applied.
All the leverage and pressure staying on the neck.
Have to get out now.
Clever escape.
Ooh, he got nailed by that last attack. Cover! 2! He kicks out at 2.
He just won't give up.
Forearm after forearm. Vicious attack. Will it be?
We are looking at 3 superstars who are left to battle inside the chamber. And he now slides back into the ring.
All the way up and down. I think we know what's coming next.
In the wheelhouse. 619.
Uh-oh. Springboard into the coup de grace. Are you kidding me?
Cover. There's 2.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Ripcord.
Oh my goodness, nasty line.
Piercing knee decimates the face. Down with a suplex. He's going for the pin. This could be it. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Duke's looking completely powerless.
Teeing off. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
No way Wolfgang recovers from that.
Goes for the pin.
And here we are, only 1 fall away from a winner. Shoulders down, going for the win.
He survived the gauntlet. He survived this Mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand-new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right. Let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the
And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands.
The following contest is an intergender.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
What am I doing about stringing up the nose?
They were being clever by substituting Bayley out of their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE. As I'm in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Evaluating their opponent. Now slingshot, guillotine, leg drop.
The champ using every tool they have to protect their reign.
Driving a knee into the arm.
All the way up. Oh! Inverted layout, DDT.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Now we see if he weathers this moment or tries to tag out.
Right in the face.
My God.
Prying their opponent's arm out. Double stop right to the arm. Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Oh, right to the body.
That was that chemistry you cannot teach. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Pile driver.
The champion with a painful reminder as to why they are holding the gold. Knowing when to bust out big, devastating maneuvers like that.
And he got to his partner.
And saw what was coming there.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly,
CM Snake.
Record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
we could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
Oh, this is my song from the GTA San Andreas.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point.
So Mr. Corporation had Pepsi logo tattoo.
Stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flyer miles. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.